What's going on, guys? Saturday here at the house. Just getting motivated, just had my first cup of coffee. Today we're working on a 2006 Chevrolet Silverado K1500 4x4. We're going to be doing inner and outer tie rods. They just had new tires put on it, went to have an alignment done on it, and they told them that it's going to need inner and outers. But man, what they were going to charge us in parts. I know. Shops mark up parts, they have to make a living. You know, here, when I work on someone's car, you know, whatever the parts for, that's it, they only get charged labor. Like I said, at the end of the day, this is for the guy who works in the shop, works on his own shit. For one of my customers here, which is also a good friend, on previous videos, like the Barney build, which is the purple Ram 1500 that I rebuilt the motor on, the candy van with the fuel line, fuel tank issue, and now we got the 2006 Chevrolet Silverado. I can't remember the nickname on this one, so with all the marks on it, we'll call it Splatter. So he likes the work that I do. I charge him a reasonable price and always have a happy customer. So we're getting ready to get started putting on inner and outers. Now, I don't know if you can tell from there, but it's really bad on this side. All that movement is just from the inner and outer tie rod. So let's get the wheels off and let's get started. Alright, so we got the wheels off, and now I'm getting ready to bust it loose. I'm going to leave this as one unit. Each person has their own ways of doing this, and this is just my way of doing this, the way I do it. It's comfortable for me. I'm going to take the inner and outer out as one unit, and that way I can measure it and get the new one together and get the same measurement off of that. That way it gets it really close. So that way there they can take it to the alignment shop after I'm done and get the alignment done on it. But it'll get it in the ballpark. So let's get this stuff busted loose. So, all right, we got the old one out, and tie rod in itself here isn't too bad, but this is the problem here. Got a lot of in and out movement. But since we got those out, we're going to go ahead and replace it all. always replacing sets. If you're doing the passenger side, do the driver's side. Because, you know, this is probably the original tie rod, inner and outer tie rod setup for this truck. So this side is going to go out, the other side is probably going to be right behind it. So it's always, you know, doing the sets, man. That way it's done and over with. So now we're going to measure it out. Like I said, we're going to try to get as close as possible. And once he gets it to the alignment shop, hopefully it won't be too much work. So I'm measuring off the back of here to the center of my tie rod end. And this happens to be 15 3/8. So we'll measure this one out to the center here at 15 3/8, and that'll get us pretty close to the money. So yeah, we got a little ways to go. Right there we got our 15 3/8. Now I'm not going to tighten this up yet. I'm going to take the jam nut, get up against there. Give it a little snug. Now it holds it in place. And let's get this one on. And there you go. One side is done. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the other side. I mean, this is gonna be the same exact thing I'm doing here. But like I said before, man, just replace them in sets. Might cost a little bit more up front, but it'll save you some hassles down the road. And other than that, guys, keep on wrenching, do what you can do. Do it how you want to do it, as long as at the end of the day, you've got the job done. It's not going to come apart, and everything functions as it should. I'm going back to work. Other than that, guys, I'll see you down the road.